I see you, Toaster. see. If you stop talking, you're looking at Gundam kits. Well, do your thing. Alright. Should be able to switch over. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, cool. You might have found a winner. How's it hanging? Well, if I could ever shake this persistent cough, I would be doing a lot better. From where I was sick, I'm still like congested and I get coughing fits and stuff. So your jaw hurts. I don't really have that problem, but I also have, well, it's not diagnosed, but it's in my family, so I'm pretty sure I have it, and it's just not to a point that they can diagnose it yet. It's called TMJ, which is like a thing where, like, I don't know the specifics of it, but basically your muscles in your jaw will lock up and freeze, and it can be kind of painful. Mine doesn't really hurt so much, but I do sometimes get like tightness in my jaw and weird things like that. Also, when I chew, my jaw pops like audibly. Like, it's not really uncomfortable for me. It makes other people really uncomfortable to hear my jaw click, click. So. Let's see something. Yeah, Amber, I think your thing is broken. I'm gonna spam tag people. I appreciate that it's promoting me, but it's probably... Alright. You had to get another pair of braces. I have lucked out to not have to deal with braces. That said, it wouldn't be like that my teeth are perfect or anything by any stretch of the imagination. So. I don't think you were in the stream Tuesday, towards the end, at least, when it went on a hype train out of nowhere. Well, you can probably still see the evidence there at the top of the chat. Between Save and Starby, I think it started with Save subbing, and then Save subbed, then gifted a sub to another viewer, Key, and then Starby was like, "Are we doing this?" and gave out 5 gifted subs, which started a hype train and hit the sub goal. So she do be like that sometimes. Yeah. Well, it was the I think that was her revenge. Choo choo. Was this a Beetlejuice situation? I said your name too many times. Talking about the hype train. So 2 of the emotes, or no, 1 emote is still pending. Is it 1 emote? It might be 2 emotes. Yeah, 2 emotes are still pending approval, I think, or it might just be the 1. Because, yeah, no, this one's fine. So we've got this one. And then there's an animated laughing one that is pending approval. It's in Discord, but it's not here yet. But yeah, we have that one. And then right before the hype train, I had added this buffering one that I thought was funny. So yeah, the glitch one, I can't take credit for the glitch one. That one was one of the ones I paid to have done. I just kind of described what I wanted and they came up with that, and I loved the use of like the chromatic aberration. That was great. I paid an artist on Fiverr. Some of the newer ones that we've had since then, I have been the one to make because I paid them for the source files and for the commercial use rights. So I was able to, I've like kind of, I can do some drawing myself, but for the most part, what I've done so far is any of the newer emotes have been made by kind of kit bashing the source files of the other ones together and then adding things to them. So like the buffering one is a combination of a couple of them together, then with the buffering animation added over it. So I guess I need to update Streamlabs. It thinks we're at our sub goal, which technically reset after the stream on Tuesday. But Streamlabs is usually wrong on things anyway. Actually, hilariously enough, that exact notification tends to bug out and tell me I'm at like 14,000 of 10. So I may just let it proceed to be weird and do its own thing. Yeah, sometimes it'll say like no, it'll have like nothing. It won't have a value out of 10. And then other times it'll just have a huge value that makes no sense. Even when there's been like no change in the value. So I don't know what that's about. Okay, I think I gotta do some stuff down here with my landing and my land movements. We're just getting started, but we are about to have an ad in a little over a minute, an ad break. I am going to let the ad break run rather than snoozing it, because I snoozed a bunch of ads at the end of Tuesday's stream because of the hype train. And so I'm down to one snooze. So I need to let, and I think pre-roll's on, so I need to let some ads run so we can get rid of pre-roll and so that I can get some snoozes back. So those are going to run. I guess since Save has a sub, that's not going to affect them. But I will pause during the ad. Not that I've really started doing anything just yet. So. Hey, Key. We just had an ad break start, or we have an ad break about to start. Although you were gifted a sub, so that won't affect you. So I just paused for that. We were also... What's on the dev menu? I was going to start with these movement states, which at the moment, this one I have open is going to be for like the landing animation when you're like falling from a jump or just off of something. So these will be some landing animations and then some ground movement. And then I got to check a couple things, but I might be close to done with the basic animation stuff and be able to start on some systems. We'll see. I have to go back over the list of stuff I've done. Those of you not affected by the ads, you want to see, I have this because Amber wants me to show it, but she's not in stream yet. I was telling her during one of her streams yesterday that I have a screwdriver that has a fidget spinner on the end, like the end cap is designed to act like a fidget spinner, and it will spin for freaking ever because it's like high quality. So it's a mini screwdriver. It comes in like a little kit. And so what it does is it's got this end cap, which you can lift up and you can put like the bits in it. Then the end cap will spin. And while you probably can't see it spinning super well, no, yeah, you can. If I do it like that, you can see it. Like it's still spinning. But you can also almost for sure probably hear it. So she wanted to, I'll have to show it again once she's on in the chat, but it's still spinning. You know, it'll spin for a long time until I stop it. Like I even physically touched it to close it and it didn't even immediately stop. No purpose for that part, for the fidget spinner part. You spin me right round. It's just a fun little thing. She was playing a game yesterday that had a fidget spinner in it. And that's what made me think about it. And I told her that I would show it on stream if I remembered. Ads stopped and I forgot to hit the button to turn off the ad pause screen. Y'all just letting me fail at that. Embarrassing. Let's see. Let's see. Checkout selected. Let's see. Need to turn off the looping. And then this can just be synced to a land group. Same with this guy. Oh, and I don't know if you saw, Key, when we were talking in the chat before you spoke up, a new emote has been added. It's just the lulz emote, so it's kind of like an embarrassed laugh. There is an animated laugh emote. It's just waiting on approval. So those were added to occupy the emote slots that were unlocked on Tuesday. Yep, that's the one. Well, I've had to kind of makeshift some so far because the one I thought I was paying for a lot, which I mean, I guess I was when I ordered them, but it ended up having just enough for the number of slots I had basically. So as I've unlocked some more slots, I've had to come up with some new ones. So Actually, I'm going to try to, let's see, I'm going to switch this input over to just the display capture. Because there's a lot of other windows that can't be seen when I'm doing the application capture here. So we'll switch to that. And then the animated laugh emote is already live in my Discord server. So you can see it there on screen. It'll get approved eventually. And then it'll be in the chat as well. It'll probably get approved tomorrow, so it'll probably be ready before my game stream tomorrow night, I assume. I think there's a certain number of them that you get auto approved for, and then you can get like documentation I was reading says like once you're a partner or once you're an affiliate, you can get so many more auto approved uploads based on behavior, like based on your like your activity over a period of time, I believe. Over like 60 days or something. I don't remember the specifics. I kind of looked into it because I was confused. There is some documentation about it, but it was kind of weird. save, have you decided what you want your first like your learning project to be for Game Maker? You told me, was it Tuesday that you told me, or it might have been yesterday in Keystream that you told me that you were downloading Game Maker? I don't quite remember the specifics. That's, I mean, that's totally understandable. And it's, I mean, I guess I thought maybe you had been thinking about it for longer and maybe already had something in mind. But it's definitely understandable that you wouldn't necessarily have a specific target just yet. Let's see. That's always an idea. Take something that you've made previously and remake it. That gives you something that like you're pretty intimately familiar with. So you feel like when you were fresh out of school, you had more ideas got bogged down with work and creativity took a hit. I can see that, where you might feel that way. I would say especially when you could have something, creative in mind, but especially when you're learning, it's better to stick with something that you can recreate so that you don't have so much that you have to figure out for yourself. But I could see that. Do I give feedback on games? You have a game you're working on right now, and I would love some feedback. I mean, I haven't as of yet. But generally, if I've played something, I usually provide feedback. Do you have it on like Steam already or something? It's a mobile game. I think if you try to post the link, the bot's going to destroy it. But if you whisper it to me, I will look at the video. That's true. If you want to join Discord, you could put it. I do actually have a feedback channel on the game dev section. Look at Key doing promotion. Oh, and look at Streamlabs. Oh, no, you did that. Sorry. I didn't see the command before I saw Streamlabs popping in there. There's a game dev role. If you select that during onboarding, you'll find that there is a channel in there for feedback in the game dev section. It's empty, but if you want to post something there, I will take a look at it. I may not look at it right now during stream, but I will look at it. Key, you're promoting that server. I'm pretty sure you're not even in there. Let's see. Did something get censored? I see you tagged me. About to have an ad break in a minute. Well, the bot just got rid of it then. Can you whisper it to me instead of tagging me? You should be able to whisper me, I think. Why won't the server let you verify? I tell you what, I'm going to manually add the verified role to you in the server. I'll get, my mod and I'll check out the bot later and see if we can figure out why it wasn't working for you. But you should be able to post in the server now. There's a verify channel that has a button in it that you should be able to hit. I don't know why it might not have been working for you. But I have manually added. Okay. So you should be able to post it in the game dev section. If you have the game dev role, which it looked like you did, I glanced at it, you should be able to post in that feedback section. If you can't, I can fix it. Okay, I have seen the link. I'm gonna just react to it. I'll come back and I'll look at it off stream. Okay. So you made it for an AWS hackathon. All right. I will take a look at it and I will I'll reply to you about it there in the server. I pause during ads usually. I had it minimized though. I did not see the ads come in because I was looking in the server there. But I see your link. I will look at it off stream probably. Just because I don't want to deal with the issues of running YouTube videos and potential if there's music or something that might get me copyright. I don't want any of that. So I will look at it off stream and I'll reply to you in the server. Just because that'll probably work out the easiest for everybody. But I saw it says you made it for an AWS hackathon. Working on releasing it? Okay. It looks like it's a kind of a cross between like a fitness app and maybe like an idle game kind of thing. Just at a glance from the video. Is that... Okay, I'm not... I know of Flutter and Django, but I'm not familiar with the two personally. Hey, Emperor. Oh, you usually take a little while to come in. Well, since you're here, I know you're gonna lurk, but since you're here, do you want to see the screwdriver I told you about that has the little fidget spinner on it? Okay, you're back to see the screwdriver? All right. Let me switch scenes here so you can see the camera a little more close up. So it's a micro screwdriver. It's like a mini screwdriver. So it's only about yay big. It's used for like precision. That's the word I was looking for. It's a precision screwdriver. It's used for like mobile devices and that kind of thing. But it has a end cap here because you can store the bits. You can store a few of the bits in the end. And this end cap spins, and it will spin. You can actually kind of see it on camera, depending on how good the resolution is for you. It'll spin for a long time, and you can hear it too, probably through the microphone. But it'll just keep on spinning. So it makes a satisfying noise when you open and close it. It has like a whole little kit that it comes in. So I had it sitting right here so I wouldn't forget after I told you about it. Enjoy your workday. So, I mean, obviously you're looking for feedback based on what you're showing in the video. Is there maybe like specific type of feedback you're looking for, like in terms of your visual design of it, your if there are features that I think maybe need to be in there? Like, do you have a specific goal in mind? Obviously, you said you're looking to release it. I just want to make sure like I'm aligning my thought process with yours. You can probably tell by looking at me. Fitness apps are not my thing. I'm a pretty sedentary dude. I forgot to switch the camera scene back over. Okay, got the animation blueprint in here. The thing is, that's not going to take control of it yet because it doesn't have... Yeah, okay. Your UX, UI, your style, and your game loop. Yeah, I can take a look at it. Yeah. Oop. Unreal Engine crashed. You finally reinstalled Minecraft after years. Is that going to be your next streaming adventure? Is doing Minecraft streams? Let's see, is it trying to launch that in the background? Is that why it's... No, that'll be for you to zen out. Yeah, I could see it being a... Although, I can recall Minecraft going very quickly from a zen chill-out game to stressful on a dime. Once you had a mod pack with a feature where super hard enemies would spawn on a full moon, not so chill. Yeah, I would say probably not chill in that case. Project is not wanting to reopen. Some technical difficulties, it would seem. Oh no, here it comes. It's just taking its time. Wait, did Discord freaking crash? It sure did. Oh no, I think I have it opening twice. I did the impatient thing and I clicked things too many times and it's, I think it's opening twice. That may be problematic. Let's see. P, how is your UI UX class, isn't it, going? Speaking of UI UX things. That's the Google certification. Okay. I couldn't quite remember what it was for. Ahead of schedule so far and 100% for each module. Very good. That's excellent. Hoping to finish one course, or course one this week. There's 7 in total. Bunch of Figma videos and tutorials once you start week 2. Well, it sounds like you're off to a fantastic start, if nothing else. I will bring it up again before March, but and I'll post an updated schedule and stuff. But there will not be any streams the first week of March. I will be on a trip for work, for my day job. I will be in San Francisco for a week. So there will be no streams at all during the first week of March. It should go fine. I've been a few times now, so I'm kind of used to it. I may try to, not that I have a much of a following over on YouTube. I may schedule some recorded videos, like maybe some Let's Play stuff or something to go out during that week alongside the usual shorts. And I mean, I'll still be I'll have my laptops with me. I'll still be working on things in the evenings. So I'll still be active in the Discord. But I won't be streaming. Yeah, I think this is trying to open 2 instances of this, although it's only showing the one, so maybe not. Take some medicine, you feel a semi-sick feeling coming on. All right, well, take care of yourself. You don't want to get sick. I'm still fighting off whatever it was I had. It was not fun. is this taking so long to open? It seems to be looking for a bunch of files locally that are instead in the main engine directory. So oh, that's perfectly all right, Save. If you're not feeling well, you need to take care of yourself. So you go rest. You know, as always, if you're that interested in what I'm doing, I keep VODs up, so you'll be able to see things in VODs later if you want. You have a good night, Save. Did Discord crash again? What the heck? Crazy. Let's see. Sorry if I said something. Twitch keeps pausing randomly. I haven't said anything like recently to you. No, I knew you were lurking, so. Oh, it did open twice. What the heck? That is absolutely bonkers. Discord keeps like crashing, so I'm not sure what's up with that. That's weird. It's not giving an error, but it's just suddenly gone. So that's strange. Let's see. So in order to make this guy work, I forgot to hit the add button. I was reading documentation. While we're in an ad break, and I know that Key, you currently don't get ads because of that subscription you were gifted. You know I have to give you a hard time. Like, while it's awesome that you promoted the Discord to our new viewer, you're promoting a Discord. You're not even in there yet. You know I got to give you a hard time for that. All right, ad break's over. I should be back from ads. Very topical, Streamlabs to provide the Discord link since I was just picking on Key about it. Come on, VCS. Do your freaking source code check. Come on. Maybe I can just close this and then turn off the checkout feature since I'm working on this by myself. I don't really need it to do that, and it's causing me problems. Okay, come on, just close the editor so that I can do the thing. I'll turn off the VCS stuff if you just close. Don't want to force close you if I can avoid it. I may need to, though. I think it's going to be problematic here. Okay, there appeared to be like a memory leak or something happening in that thing. It was using freaking 50 gigs of memory. That was absolute shenanigans. All right, let's see here. Will you reopen now? There it goes. Okay, it is trying to reopen. Let's catch the skiploon. Okay. That's going to take a minute to open. Oh, Amber, if you can hear me, if you're not busy with your work and stuff since you're lurking, you missed a little earlier. I think you were in the stream already, but I think you were lurking. He promoted the Discord community to a new viewer that had wandered in and asked if I would provide feedback on a game they were making, and promoted the Discord before I even thought of it. It's rather funny. But then I did have to give her a little bit of a hard time because to be promoting the Discord community but not even being in the Discord is that's a bit of a strong move there. Gonna promote something that you're not even a part of. What if we were terrible in there? Might have to change that. Being terrible part, or I don't think you're capable of being terrible. I don't think Key realizes that I'm calling them out. It says they're in chat, but I don't think they're paying attention. We got ads in about 3 minutes, and I will pause when the ads begin. About to have ads. Come on, Bezos. You gonna start your ad anytime soon? There we go. All right, we are back from ads. This song? This song is called Raging Shadows, and it is from the Heartbound soundtrack. Is from, I'll show you. It's from this game. Let me guess, it's mostly negative because of the drama? Yeah, probably. I mean, It's probably inspired by a game of a similar time frame. But part of the reason I play this music, one, I like a lot of the tracks on it, but two, when you buy the soundtrack, he lets you use it on like streams and stuff. So it can be used for any videos or live broadcasts, as long as those videos or live broadcasts are not being used to advertise. And as long as you're not just re-uploading the songs on their own. So you can use them in the background for streams and videos without getting DMCA'd. And there's like 100 tracks. So that's where the stream music comes from, at least for now. Once I get to a point that I'm ready to start working on music for this game, and Starby and I start doing that stuff, I will likely start playing, at least during the development streams, I will likely start playing music from its own soundtrack as those things get created. But for now, it'll be what we have. Yeah, so once we start actually creating something for it, that'll probably very likely be what is done. I have a what I'm calling like a mood board for the game that I would play music from, but it's stuff from other games, so I don't want to get, a DMCA. It did stop. Spotify stopped playing for whatever reason. I noticed it myself. Some of the songs have like a kind of a lull between them, so I thought it was just between songs, and it took me a minute to go look. So like, what I would do if I thought I wouldn't get DMCA'd from it is I have this, which is a playlist I've made of tracks from games that I consider like inspiration stuff for a potential soundtrack for this game. And so I put stuff on there. And I've given that to Starby as something that we can discuss at some point for the music. Okay. The input mapping context has to be added to something. But that's a new thing that was technically not fully introduced yet. So... Oh, here. Cool. Yes. right, Key. That's an unfortunate combination. Get some rest. I guess you probably didn't notice me giving you a hard time earlier. So I'll give you a hard time later when you're feeling better. Oh, that's not good. All right. Well, good night. I should potentially be taking that as I'm so boring that they fell asleep. I was joking, Amber. Indeed, hydrate. All right, we're back from ads. I think it's an axis for that. Let's see. Because forward movement is also backward movement. Right? That's how I coded it, right? No, it's technically a float. That'd be left thumbstick. On the y-axis. I might have to look up how to do this input map in context, because this is a new thing that I haven't used before. I mean, it looks like a good way to either make things remappable, but I'm not familiar with it. Ooh, shoulder. Let's see. Need to look up input mapping context, because this is it's a new thing to me. But if it's going to make it easier to remap things, I've also noticed though that I think it might, and maybe it isn't currently because I haven't noticed it happen recently. I had noticed there for a bit, it would tell you that it got away and nobody caught it. But I would look in the panel later and it would show that I had it. So I think sometimes it might be bugged. Okay. So I would make this a swizzle input access value. Let's see. This is an interesting way of doing things. I do like it more than the old basic input system, so that's kind of cool. But it looks like it's going to take some finagling to know how to use it. I'll have to watch a video on that later. Okay. Okay. You're going to be AFK for a bit? Well, I think I'm probably here in the next 10, 15 minutes going to wrap up stream for tonight just because it's getting close to a 3-hour runtime. Also, I think I just crashed the engine again. Or not. Maybe it survived after all. It did not crash. How's the work coming along? Hey, Gray Noise. So, I've got, I think most of what I need for my basic animation blueprints completed, at least as far as for basic movement goes. I do have some stuff to worry about for actions and the like, and I don't have anything in place for like equipping weapons and that kind of thing. But I think I've got all the movement stuff together. Probably about to wrap the stream up here, but I was getting into the input systems. There's a enhanced input system that it really didn't come into use until Unreal Engine 5, but it was added in a late update to 4.27, and so I've enabled that, and I'm using that because it kind of helps with remapping, as my understanding. But I've been going through it and trying to kind of piece it together myself on what little documentation was in the 4.27 version. And I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to watch some videos from Unreal 5 off stream and figure out the specifics of how to do this. I kind of get the rough idea of how it works, but because like I come here and I have to create new input actions that can then get attached to keys in here, and then this gets attached to the player controller, and there's different ways I can alter these, so like individual key presses can correspond with what would normally be an axis. Those would end up normally being two different types of inputs in the standard input system, but here they can kind of be one thing. So I'm gonna look into this and see maybe if I can find some examples of how this gets set up for some standard control systems, then I can take it from there. But I hope you've had a good day. Yeah, exactly. I was part of it's, it's new to me. I had never used it before. So I wanted to try it for that reason, but also it sounds like it's a much easier way to set things up or at least an easier way to manage things going forward. It's definitely a little more convoluted as far as what does what. And that may just be because it's new and not immediately familiar to me. But I think I've kind of roughed out the basics of it. But I'm going to go watch some videos off stream and figure out the specifics of it and then come back and set that up. And then we can actually probably start working on some mechanics and like inventory system stuff and actually get things like, get some gameplay stuff experimented with. I will be live again tomorrow, although tomorrow is Friday, so that'll be a game night. I am planning to play, I think I'm going to play some Destiny 2. I used to play it a lot back before I got wrapped up in getting my degree and everything, and I used to play Destiny 1 a lot. In fact, that's what a lot of my channels and streams and stuff had started off as, like 8 years ago. So I'm gonna go and play some of that because some new stuff came out for it. I want to check it out. So that'll probably be the stream tomorrow, is some Destiny 2. Might play with some other people if they're online. We'll see if anybody is also playing, or I know of at least one fellow streamer that plays, but I don't know if tomorrow is a stream day for them, or if they'll be, even if they would be online during my stream. But this will probably do. We had a pretty great stream on Tuesday. Chat took us on the first hype train of this channel's history, so we had some gifted subs going around. So that was pretty exciting. Well, in a similar vein, since this is sort of a Resident Evil inspired game, I have a friend who is streaming that is currently playing Resident Evil 4. So we're going to do, before we end up with ads or anything, because ads are not far off, we're going to do a raid on my friend Ninja Gaia. If you happen to have access to my raid emotes, I think all you have to do is be following to get them. So I'm going to post this in the chat, and then you can copy them and we can have a raid message. To go along. I know there's a couple people in here, so let's see if we can get... Have we just taken the two? Other viewers might be lurking.